Hi guys, so about 4 months ago I posted a unboxing of the Free People Emerson tote bag, and I've been using it for about 4 months now, so I thought I would give you guys an update as far as what I like about it and some other things that you should take into consideration if you want to buy it. Also, I would like to note that I didn't know that the bag was viral. I bought the bag before I even knew that it was viral or became this like huge like thing. I just generally got it because I wanted it and it was the exact vibe that I was looking for. So I basically had pre-ordered the bag because I wanted it in Secret Sage specifically, and so it took a while for it to come, and then I also, lagged making the video for a couple months. And I have been a fan of Free People's style like from years ago, so I just think that's something to take into consideration because, that matters in my opinion. So as far as quality, I haven't had an issue with it. It is 100% leather. I don't know if there was this narrative claiming that it is not leather. It is leather. It says 100% leather on their website. It smells like leather. It feels like leather. It's just more of that thinner, softer leather. So if you are not into that, then it might not be the bag for you, because I do know there are different types of leather and there's more structured tote bags out there as well. So I personally love the washed leather look. One, because I love how soft it is when you touch it. I love the feel. I also love that, it can change with time depending on how you use it, how much it's in the sun, if you're in a humid environment. So the color can like change, and that as you wear it out it'll change, and I like that because then it's more of a one-of-a-kind piece and it adds so much character to it. As far as the hardware, like the zippers, they're very smooth and easy to zip. It's really nice. I haven't had issues. I also haven't had any issues with it staining. The color hasn't transferred to anything. I do remember when I was placing the order, I was looking at reviews on Free People's website, and some people were complaining about the color washing off. Now, I have no idea if that's just a faulty batch or specific to a certain color, or if it's like an environment issue if you live somewhere more humid. I have no idea, but as far as my own personal experience, it's held up well. The hardware is great, the color hasn't transferred, and there's no stitching that's been undone, and it's held up well so far. I know it hasn't been like years, but I mean, still better than nothing. So I really liked it for coffee shop days, like taking my laptop, a notebook, my wallet, keys, just things like that, taking it to coffee shops. I've liked it if you're taking it to a friend's house or somewhere and you need to take your laptop and those things with you. It's great because there's a lot of space. It's also great for a weekend staycation to just use for a couple clothes and, your things that you need for the weekend. It's been great for that. So far, so good. I do want to actually talk about the weight. Obviously, it is leather, so leather is naturally heavier. So if you want something that's going to be lighter, then I'm not sure what tote bag is out there that can accommodate that while still having this type of leather boho washed out look. I do know there are, like, I don't know, I just imagine, like, even if I got a thin plastic bag and put my laptop and charger in it and put it over my shoulder, it's probably going to be heavy. So I just think that just comes with the territory. Laptops are heavy, water bottles are heavy, books are heavy, so I do think that is just something that needs to be taken into consideration. And obviously leather is a heavier, material to work with. But I found that initially when I first put it on my shoulder, I was like, oh, it's kind of heavy, but I don't know if it's just you get used to it, but I've kind of gotten used to it. I'm gonna take it to a coffee shop to do some work on my laptop, and it's kind of heavy. Like, I kind of knew that it could potentially be heavy because of like this, how like the straps are so thick, and then like it's leather, and it's just my laptop. And then lip gloss, palette, sunglasses with the case, but it's like, so it's like this one with the whole. But to be honest, anytime I put my laptop in anything, it's been heavy. Like even in college when it was in my backpack, and you're so supported with like with a backpack, you have those thick padded straps. It's over your shoulders, so you should be fine. And even then, I felt like it was very heavy. So I'm not sure if there even is a perfect tote for a laptop. We'll see. And here's another caveat. Now, I do think like if you're walking miles and miles and you're in a walkable city and you're just like gonna be walking and not stopping to put your bag down, it'll get tiring, obviously. Then it'll be too heavy. But if you're just, you know, walking and then going to a coffee shop, sitting down for a couple hours, and then walking back, it should be fine. Or if you're on campus in a college and you're just walking to class, putting your bag down, staying there, and then walking again, it should be fine for that too, because it's kind of like how I've been using it. I haven't just been walking 5 miles with this on my shoulder. I've been walking, putting it down, walking, putting it down, driving somewhere, getting it out, putting it down. Like I've been using it like that. So it all just kind of depends on you. But I will also like to say that I remember in middle school these bags, like leather bags, used to be in, like tote bags instead of backpacks, because it was cool. If you're a millennial, you know. And I remember it being heavy. So if you had binders and like pencil cases and all that, it was heavy, and just like comes with the territory. Obviously it's on one side of the shoulder, so it's carrying all the weight. That's why it's like I don't want to advertise it as like a work bag, but then again I'm like, I don't think there's anything that is like this. Is also a larger tote bag, so this obviously isn't for a night out or, you know, just running errands, just if you want to go like quickly. But I do know they have the baby Emerson, which is the smaller version of this bag. So if you're interested in like a smaller version, like you love the aesthetic and everything about it and the colors and the look, the slouchiness, but you just think it's too big, well, they made the baby Emerson, and I actually really like that bag as well. And it came out like after I had bought this bag. They didn't have it when I initially bought the bag. They probably saw that it became so popular, this big one, and so they made a smaller version of it. So that is also an option if you're sitting there like, oh, Pauline, but I love the bag, but I love the aesthetic and everything, but it's just too like big for what you want to use it for. Well, they have the smaller one now. As far as the structure of it, so this is a slouchy tote bag. I personally love that broken in and effortless look that it has. I kind of got it because it had that soft leather slouchy look to it. But if you prefer that super straight, structured, firm type of leather look, then this bag might not be for you. But if you want something that is still very organized, there's a bunch of zippers outside, inside. What I really like is this pouch right here. So it's a open pouch, but then there's also this zipper. It's really cool if you're in the car and you just want to throw your phone there. You can keep an eye on it, obviously. And the inside, there's a zippered pouch as well as the pockets inside. Every time I look at this like design and fabric, I love it so much more. Like, see, these are the things. Like, if this was just plain gray, like that would be so boring. That, like, you know, it gives the bag so much character. So if you're looking for character, then this bag is it. If you want something more professional and like all of that, then this bag might not be for you. I just love it so much. Like, look how cute, you know? It's the details matter. As well as even this, like, I know that like I need to put like, I feel like I need to personalize it more. I need to put some bag charms and like a scarf and all that, but I just haven't found any that I really like. but that is also something I really like, how you can personalize it and style it depending on what you're wearing and just your personality and vibe. So that is also really nice. Now let's talk about, I guess, the price and if it's worth it. Again, I bought this before knowing that it was viral. I didn't know, so I just saw it and I knew I wanted a tote bag. I wanted it to be boho, I wanted it to be larger, and I wanted it to have some character and unique things. Like, say the inside, like, that's so cute and unique, you know, it's not just plain. So those were the things that I really valued, and so for me, the $248 plus tax was justifiable, but it also just depends on you and your situation. I think, especially if it's for like a birthday or a Christmas gift or something like that, I definitely do think it's worth it if you really like it. And I think price is relative. It's gonna matter differently to everyone. Some people want to spend $3,000 on a bag. Some people are okay with spending $150 on a nylon bag, which is essentially plastic. So do I think $248 plus tax is worth it on the Emerson bag? I personally think so. It is a 100% leather bag. It is charming. It has the boho vibe. It has unique little details that I was looking for. It's a large tote bag, which is what I wanted. It has a bunch of zippers, making it functional and easy for storage. It is really unique as far as the color in Secret Sage. It is what I was looking for. It's not, say, brown or black that you can find anywhere. This specific color is hard to find, with this vibe especially. So do I think it's worth it for me? Yes. So ultimately it comes down to you. It also depends, like, are you treating yourself for your birthday, Christmas? It could be something like that. Again, it also depends on your budget, so it is definitely very personal. Eventually that $250 becomes less about the number and more about the value that you gain from it, and that goes for every item that we buy. So think about it that way. What are you investing in? Is it something that you really like? Is it something that you want to reach for and grab? Is it something you want to use? Does it make you happy by just even looking at it? Does it make you feel good when you wear it? Does it go with your vibe and your outfits and all of that? So I feel like it's subjective. Now, if it had really bad quality issues, as with any other bag, then that's when it gets a little complicated on is it worth it or not. But so far, it's been great. It's functional. I haven't had any issues with the threads or the leather or anything like that. So who is this bag for? This is perfect for someone that wants that lived in, boho chic, slouchy look that has character and charm that can be personalized, as well as if you want different unique colors. They have a bunch of colors. They don't always have the same colors in stock, so you have to keep checking. But again, if you like this aesthetic and that boho vibe and it's stylish too and it's unique, and if you're not walking like 8 miles in it consecutively for your shoulder, then this bag might be the one for you. Who should reconsider buying this bag? Maybe if you're someone that's looking for something super structured and polished and super organized, then this bag might not be for you, especially if you're looking for a more typical businessy tote bag. And if you're looking for something super lightweight, then this is also not for you, because I mean, it's leather, it has weight. So after about 4 months, I generally do love this bag. It is basically such a vibe. It's so cute. Love the color. Honestly, the color was a huge selling point, and I love that it's such a specific, unique version of that color. Like, for example, they have a color right now called greenery, and it's similar to this, but it's not this color. That one is like super green. So overall, I really do like this bag. There are a couple things to take into consideration, such as your own lifestyle, like as far as like the weight, but again, it's kind of like, hey, it's a laptop. You put your laptop, a book in there, it's probably gonna be heavy. You hold your laptop and it's already heavy, let alone slinging it on your shoulder. So it's like, I don't know. It just depends. Again, it is leather, so it's gonna be heavy. I have a small Marc Jacobs bag that's like a small little purse that I've had for years, and the strap is also like thick, so that bag has naturally always been heavier than, say, another leather bag that I have. And so, you know, both have like a different look to it, so it really is just, it comes with the territory. If you want that type of vibe, it might come with a little bit more weight. I don't know. I hope you found this video helpful and useful, especially if you have been considering if you should buy it or not. Honestly, if you really like it, and like I said, you're not walking 8 miles with it on your shoulder, then I think you should get it. But again, it is your choice, it's your life, and it's also very dependent on your lifestyle and everything else. If you have the Emerson tote bag, please comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, as well as the color that you have. And if you have the baby Emerson, please also let me know. I would love to see if you, how you use that. And if you have both of them, let me know what you use the larger tote bag for and what you use the smaller one for. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!